had like a 67 three ball, but I still had to run them just for defensive purposes. Because I mean, a lot of people can load up and score, but not a lot of people like can load up, play
Yo,
defend
cek.
defense with IQ.
Eh,
So
Solef
you
kayaknya.
want to essential break and then and score.
You're out there in King of the Court. What kind of coaching
Suara
cards do you
terlalu
like
besar kau
using, and
nih.
what kind of playbooks do you really like utilizing?
Yeah, right now the best coach in the game is the one that just came out in the Glitch Festival, the West Unseld. He's really good. He has a lot of good attribute boosts in the categories. The playbook I use right now is the Bucks because it lets you help your freelance and your spacing if you put the ISO play in the playbook and call it before you call your freelance.
Have you and your friends jumped into Triple Threat Park?
Yeah, that's so I look at KOTC is like where I play competitively. I'm like locked in. I'm trying. When I want to just like
So mantap
play the
kan,
game,
mari
just have fun with
tong
my friends, we definitely go to the Triple Threat
gas
Park.
live sudah.
People in like the
Gas live,
community
gas
play.
main anjing.
A lot of people like know me just playing the game, just on the mic, and it's fun.
God damn, god damn, god damn. God damn. Macam mulek ya?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Looking good, MP. Did you know he could be
Sabar. Ah, begini aja. Ini kasih. Aman dong. Oh, gini kan aman. Yoi, mantap sudah. Aduh. Menjadi stepen kuri dulu. Kuri. Yomex. Kalau ada kendala kasih tahu ya. Baik.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Tickets are still available for the next game.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
Sambil main kita nurut game, nurut game, biar mantap ya.
Dealing with a number of injuries, missing some key pieces, an uphill battle for the time being.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Williams is out there with Klingon. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony.
Iya.
It's MP in at the 5. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
Here we go. It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lively. The 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got the first points up on the board here for the Mavs. Sharp against Irving. And then
Irving.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Henderson against MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim.
EZ bet. Anjir, terlalu jauh coba kalau mainin ini. Ini. Nice.
In the defensive squad.
Thompson in the corner.
Thompson. Ya elah, Thompson pukar.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile.
Jaga baik.
Now here's Williams.
Yang kasih ruang ini.
Here's Grant. And that one's back out. Dallas has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Portland had Greg, one of the great guard combinations, and Clyde Drexler and Terry
Thompson, enak. Enak sekali.
Complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And here is Grant after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Grant the pass to Williams. Sharp against Irving. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his second basket of the game.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
MP looking around.
Enak.
Bucket number 3.
Enak.
3 to start.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Right now, I've turned it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys,
Bangsat dia slam dunk.
last time out against the Lakers put on a show. He scored 53 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Sejauh ini santai saja.
Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Klingon, following the basket by MP. And here's Sharp. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. No good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 6.
Irving.
Here's Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on.
Sante. Bukan Sante, Sante. Ini kakayaw yang pegang kendali.
Henderson passes to Grant. Back to Henderson. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Klingon. Knocked loose from the arc.
Mas.
Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one...
Night.
And you look at this scoring outburst.
Masuk zone kayaknya dong bilangnya.
Incredible is he still has room to grow.
Williams kicks to Anderson. Klingon the screen for Grant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving ini tertahu jaga ya, Puke.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. Lively a screen on Henderson. MP passes to Irving. Back to MP. Pass to Irving. From deep. Good. Assist goes to MP. Irving's got 5 now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on.
Mungkin masuk lah ini. Sejaga baik itu.
See why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks.
Yo, yang nonton nih komen-komen doang.
Point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
Santai sa. Ini quarter final ya. Anjir dapat cagangin lagi.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering.
Kalau dapat cagangin ini malas ya.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Audi is out there with Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Simons against Christie. And it's Simons missing.
Termasuk tuh dari tadi anjir.
Here's Christie.
Dan bilang ini termasuk lagi.
Pass to Hardy. Shoots the 3. And it's
Ya elah.
Last time they met was
Apa sih?
in this season.
Yeah, you can see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of that.
Now, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Marshall with it, guarded by Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 10.
Wih, coach. Masuk.
Simons kicks to
Akhirnya. Habis ini masuk geng, santai saja.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Walker with it. From beyond the arc. Off to a good start. His first shot attempt.
3 points.
Dingin juga ya.
4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Washington with the screen on Simon. Hardy, no
Anjir, gak masuk terus coy dari tadi.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home.
Wih, masuk cepat. Gimana tungguin.
Overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Yep, that one
Nah, itu kayak masukin.
Sit back and enjoy watching him operate, and that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Three-pointer, Simon finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Simon's seeing green there.
Timeout.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout.
Saatnya kakak beraksi. Santai aja ini kurip buat dia jadi Chile. Aduh, aku bisa gitu. Santai ya. Yo. Masuk.
Davis comes in for PJ Washington. Irving's checked in for Marshall. And MP subbed in for Harden. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Clingan, he's checked in for DeAndre. Grant comes in for Williams. Sharp's checked in for Jabari Walker. And Henderson subbed in for Edwards. Pass to Christie. Simon's against MP. And here's Davis for 3.
Hey. Kalau kakaknya yang asis tuh sudah pasti masuk.
Simon's on the wing, defended by Christie. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting a record-setting offense every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court. And when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his handles and his speed with the ball, those may be his best attributes.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Three-pointer. MP drills the 3.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Henderson. And the bucket.
Anjir, and 1-2.
Chance here for him.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Portland shooting right
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford.
One.
Thompson in for Chris. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony Simon.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Pass to Lively. Back to MP. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Here's Henderson, covered by MP. Can't connect from short range. Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Lively trying to break loose. With the basket on the assist by Irving.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
MP with it. With 2 seconds left. No good on that one. Getting it done for the
Yang terakhir nggak masuk, cu.
production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Siapa nih ya? Gak masuk anjir.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a
20 poin sendiri, bro.
Portland Trailblazers.
1 rebound, 4 assist.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up, test more shots.
Coach needs to encourage him to be better for it, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. Let's get deep in here. All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the up. And that about wraps it up.
And happy you join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Tim. Jaga baik.
Through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Itu lepas cowok
I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
balik. Irving enak sendiri. Enak.
And it's clinging in at the 5, down low.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Grant outside. The layup missed.
Depan masuk.
Leading by 13, and once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown 3-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes
Itu
for
masih.
him as a player to do more. Become
Anjir.
flashing game has come along. Has been a better rebounder.
Oh.
And if you foul him,
Turnover,
he's
cowok.
in at the free throw line.
And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Back to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Sharp shot 9 points.
Great at creating.
Masih beda 10.
Did it there with that catch and shoot.
MP passes to Irving. MP against Henderson. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point
Itu namanya kerja sama tim.
He's got 9. Grant outside. From outside the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
MP against Sharp. MP with the bounce pass. Lets it go from deep.
Ya ilah nggak masuk.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Over MP and off the left side of the rim, and it's in for him. 11 points from Scoot Henderson. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Here's MP. Back to Davis. Dallas moving it around. Thompson outside. Pass to MP. Lively sends a screen for MP. Drains the 3-pointer. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Williams. Doesn't go for it. Great D that time from Davis. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Hey, full cok. Main apa itu?
Determined to score, but for sure get contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Now at the line for Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Anjir, dapat ganti terus cok.
Is also changing it up.
Skip lah, skip. Malas nungguinnya, anjir lama. Oh, kita masih unggul ya. Beda berapa ini? Wih, jauh cok, 13 poin anjir.
He is out there with MP. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Chris in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 6. Walker finds Edwards. Ayton sends for Victor Edwards. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right eye.
Aktifin buat skill. Aktif. Nih. Tambah power.
Simons against MP. Let's go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. MP's got 25 points. Now, Thibault. They set the screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
Folder mana anjir.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot, that's a big difference maker.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they
Masuk
talk
lagi.
to one another.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
MP up top, covered by Simons. MP passes to Davis. MP outside. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Over MP. And it's Simons missing. Dallas leads by 14 to the wing right side. Christie kicks to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And we've got a timeout.
6245. Beda jauh sekali ya.
Very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting
Udah susah ini mau ngejar mereka.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Thompson comes in for Christie. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardy. Henderson outside. Pass to Williams. Clinging with it. Back to Williams. And
Nice.
Davis pulls it down. Davis has got
Langsung
a
depan bukan?
rebound right now in the game. Oh, and
Enak. Ih, kutuk banget anjing.
Inside, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
MP with it, now defended by Grant. MP kicks to Thompson.
Kena tipu.
From Thompson, 32 points for MP.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight.
Anjing mas dapat,
Gives the
cuk.
team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Sendiri.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Takes a three. The rebound by Sharp.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Klingon. Portland moving the ball around. Henderson for three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner.
Step back.
Impressive win.
Anjing.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this is going to end up as
Mau
victory.
kemana?
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Just knows how to
Hey,
fill it
kosong,
up,
Joe.
and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Just 5 on the clock. To the middle, Klingon, and
Hela.
Lively pulls it down. Irving surveying the floor. MP against Henderson. MP outside. Launches it.
Anjing dapat masuk.
Here's Henderson.
Anjir.
And Henderson
Kadang putih main.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
MP, that's for two. Clinging with the steal.
Turnover terus yuk.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And this victory locks them in
5-1-6-7.
the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K
Cek
Sports.
apa ini?
So long, everyone.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Two kill. Apa ini banyak banget anjir. Chris Brickley Drills.
So you win so many games, I'm running out of things.
Selanjutnya kita lawan Miami Heat. Oh ini Suns. Oh Suns sih.
Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with.
Stop. NBA Cup. Oke. Animation apa ini? Ini boleh Branson punya. Beli. After 2-nya kita pakai Branson. Oke. Langsung kita lanjut lawan Suns, Phoenix Suns. Langsung Max. Ini masuk. Anjir masuk. Masih. Bola itu bangke. Anjir. Keren cok.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable but incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Maverick along with your issue and location to 55.
unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas.
Welcome to
Stone's throw away.
Fabulous
Welcome to the NBA
Las
Cup
Vegas.
semifinals. This is a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final.
Las Vegas.
With me tonight, our analyst Richard Jefferson.
Main di ini, kita punya kandang ini. Dallas Maverick.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And when you look at his
Bradley
offensive
Beal.
output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end without producing nearly the same results.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Kevin Durant is out there.
Oke, skip langsung saja.
Then it's Smith and it's
Telur Kevin Durant.
And for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson fill out the wing.
Kevin Durant sama siapa yo?
In at the point. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building in this do-or-die moment.
Masuklah.
This game counts toward their regular season records.
Sama itu Devin Booker.
Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Here's Brogdon. The Mavs get their
Mau kemana? Anjing masuk.
And Brogdon is used to having to overcome tough defense. That is just quality composure there by him.
Thompson.
Thompson finds Irving.
Tapi bohong.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. MP's got his second basket.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of
Jaga nih.
especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Brogdon. In the game against Houston, very impressive. On the take. The kick to Durant.
Anjir.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. From deep, MP.
Masuklah.
Sinks the tray. MP's got
Three.
7
Positif. Three.
And the three ball is just another way that MP.
Sabar. Boosting dulu pakai robo.
Well, the last few years, the Suns have had some all-time.
Lanjut.
But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons. Oh, when he turns a corner, Beal can just slice right through the defense as good as
Lari.
Pass to Davis. Back to MP. Now Irving.
Irving. Tidak bisa.
6 on the
Saving. Santai.
Here's MP. Sinks another one.
Santai.
Starting 4 for 4.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
To the inside. Brogdon, double team. Outside for Booker. Fires hitting the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Davis, the pass to MP. Lively with it, covered by Smith. Brogdon against MP. Launches it.
Anjing was
You just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He dropped 35 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable.
Irving.
It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
This team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after
Main cepat.
Early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars.
Elliot
is a part of success, and
Alley-oop.
Beal is doing it.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Beal, the pass to Smith. to Beal. Pass to Durant. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Langsung.
Davis has got
Di sini kita 3. Nggak 3 lagi anjir. Bola 2.
MP's got 11 points.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
It's Booker on the wing. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties the record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
The team is playing what I call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by
Anjir, masuk cok.
with the bucket.
Clearly, Brogdon has all the confidence in his shot, so when he fires, he can fire without hesitation.
Here's Davis.
80. 80. 80. 80. Thompson. Nice.
Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. Booker with it from deep three-point land. The shot off that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup
Lead
semifinal
by
on 2K Sports.
13
One quarter in the
point.
books. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the
Tembak.
court now, second quarter for the Suns.
Anjir, gak dapat lagi reboundnya bangke.
Out there with Grayson Allen. Nick Richards out there with Bradley Beal. And it's done in at the 4 spot. Looking at lineups around the league, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And so MP will bring
Santai dulu, santai dulu.
7-point differential. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
3.
Oh,
3. 3.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential.
Night. Awas, cuk.
Holiday passes to Richards. Now here's Beal. Dunn outside. Allen on the wing.
Get away.
Without a bucket. Washington grabs a miss. Dallas leading by 10.
Mix. Balik.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Holiday.
Masuk.
Done inside.
Shit,
MP.
masuk.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Deh, salah cuk.
Oh, it's blocked.
Nice.
It deflects off the
Nice.
board.
Nice.
The court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Whoa!
Enak
Out in front on the break.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Beal. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's MP. And it's Dallas scoring again.
2 ya? Keren 3 anjir.
Dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each edge.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for Dallas, Anthony Davis comes in for Washington, and Irving is subbed in for Hardy. Phoenix making a switch here. And in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Durant. Richards with a
Jaga kurang itu AID.
Durant, no good.
Masuk. Masuk.
He can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Woi, AD, asu AD.
He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Booker. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over
Booker.
28 a game. And Booker cash on the three.
Booker asu ini juga terlalu jago anjing.
Getting consistent from deep.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his
kosong.
age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
Skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Aduh.
Ryan, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged.
Lolos lagi bangke.
He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we all
Ini
one participation team sport
balik
in the
ini.
United States. Boys and
Okay.
girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it.
Masuk. Nice.
Great place right now, Ali. Thank you.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Booker.
Anjir, boros atau asis aku cok. Apa-apaan ini?
Excellent D there from Davis.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Now here's Irving. No made baskets yet. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Masuk.
And they force the shot.
Goblok lama banget anjing.
The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the
Three-point contest.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You look at MP, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Free lah. Night dulu gak sih?
3 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
Booker looking around. Outside for Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Dallas.
Santai saja.
Tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi. Yes, we are in the midst of
Jam berapa sini?
and a perfect time to see how things are coming together.
Look here
now, the Nuggets.
I have them as the top team in this. Now I'm picking
Skip sudah lama sekali bicara nih. O'Neal
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Phoenix Suns.
I'm not going to say this game is monumental, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for Battle.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Santai.
Once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Booker itu. Salah cok.
Within the flow of the offense.
Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Derek Lively is out there.
Apa sih?
Davis. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
Kevin Durant.
The pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Thompson finds Davis. Here's MP. Guarded by Brogdon. Irving for 3. Good.
3.
To MP. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Durant. For 3, Smith. He drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Irving. Pass to MP. Doesn't go for it. Good work defensively by
Apa sih nggak masuk?
Booker with it. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Jaga Booker itu.
Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Back to Davis. MP outside. Davis a screen. This one for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Brogdon. He's got 7. Outside Durant. Brogdon with a screen on Davis. For 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 7 tonight. Davis, the pass to MP. On the wing, MP. Beal against Thompson. Clock at 4. Here's MP. Ooh,
Hey.
solid defense from Brogdon. Suns trail by 17. Beal with it. Now Thompson defending. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Irving. Ayo lama anjir ya bro.
Pass to Davis. And here's Lively. Covered by Smith. Here's Thompson. Fires the 3. That one falls.
Nice.
Coming off Davis. Davis has got 6 assists in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pick by Smith. For 3, Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP finds Davis.
From
down
in
the post, it goes. Davis has gotten his first basket of the night.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Smith passes to Brogdon. Now here's Durant. Beal outside. Shot to stop the run. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Here's MP. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Beal. The 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 9. What an effort here tonight. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is the definition of a gamer. Clay right in the face of good defense.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout.
Some time
looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Thompson, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Richards is checked in for Smith. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Dunn, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Allen in for Malcolm Brogdon. And there's the screen for three. O'Neal. And the three-pointer. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's MP.
Kena tipu.
There's the three. Counted from distance. MP's got 35.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow it down.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy.
Activation God skill. Di quarter 4 tuh activation God skill.
Here we are, fourth period.
Supaya jago langsung. Tapi emang udah jago sih.
The other will have to wait until next season for another shot at the NBA Cup. And so in the game for the Suns, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Kevin Durant.
Anjing nggak masuk, cok.
In at the small forward position. Here's Durant, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
It just looks too easy.
Ini
with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Here's the floater, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask
Yang kasar, cok.
I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in LA, but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up. He carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Allen, pass to Dunn.
Duran itu, cok.
Pass to Durant. And Davis with the block.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
One thing that Malcolm Brogdon gives you is balance, both as an individual and as part of your squad. He helps equalize things out there and sets a very nice, steady pace.
Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis. MP looking around. Pass to Hardy. MP outside. Here's the three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Terlalu maksa.
Allen inside. And here's Brogdon.
Jangan gue tonton saya sini.
Back to Allen. Lets it go from deep.
Jaga yang baik. Gitu.
Sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Hardy, the pass to MP. Takes a three. The shot, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Brogdon. Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to
Duran, jaga saya ini.
how of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and
Apa sih trinya nggak masuk terus, cowok?
You could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
From deep, MP knocks down the
gitu kayak tadi.
42 in the game.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Durant against Washington. Here's Brogdon. That's good. And so
Cepatan, Cok.
Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
MP outside. Washington, a screen on Brogdon. And here's MP from outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Nice shot by Durant.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly.
Boleh.
Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Sini cepat.
Here's MP from outside.
Nggak masuk.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Brogdon with a bucket.
And so far, this game has belonged to Brogdon. He is showing no signs.
63-36.
Pass to MP. Again! What an avalanche!
And one, bro. And one.
Just putting on a show. Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Hardy. Free throw good, MP.
Jangan pukul saya kepala binatang ini.
Play in the fourth quarter of this one. Beal outside from downtown. The rebound by MP. Pass to Christie. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Brogdon. Here's Marshall. Back to MP. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely.
Udah menang.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
Masuk final, Pak.
Bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. Only one team can be the best in the
Kita masuk final NBA Cup, brother.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson thanking.
Enak sekali ya. Selanjutnya ini final kayaknya. Iya kan, final lawan Philadelphia. Philadelphia Sixers. Cuman mungkin live-nya sampai sini dulu, oke? Capek jadi ngantuk besok lagi kalau mood. Oke, ya sudah. Terima kasih sudah menonton live ini, yang sudah stay. Berapa orang nih? Ini 2 orang saja. Oke, sudah. Nanti lanjut lagi besok. Aduh, capek, cok. Sabar, kita upgrade dulu mungkin atributnya ini. Uang ada 5.000 kan. Mau upgrade apa ya? Speed kali, speed. Boleh lah speed 71. Speed. Oke, speed. Jangan speed deh. Kita punya mid range nih, busuk sekali. Mid range saja kali ya. 75. Nah. Jangan deh. Speed aja, speed. Bisa tuh. Oke. Upgrade speed aja, bos. Sudah. Oke, nanti kita lanjut besok lagi ya. Oke, see you. Dadah. Bye-bye.